If you see nowadays, buyers are going for SUV and midsize SUV in order to gain more value for money, additional practicality, and definitely a commanding drive view. Now there is a rival who has come a long way from Germany, and yes, it is the Volkswagen. Volkswagen is one of the flagship model. The Polo remains to be one of the best-selling premium hatchback in India, and can it retain the same name when it comes to SUV too? This is the Volkswagen Tiguan Allspace, the newcomer 7-seater 4x4 SUV, which is going to compete with its rivals, the Toyota Fortuner, Mahindra Altroz G4 and the Ford Endeavour. Will it differentiate from its rivals? For that, watch the video till the end and let's go and explore this Tiguan Allspace. Before that, don't forget to subscribe to Bumper to Bumper channel and also click that bell icon to get featured on regular automotive contents, and also follow us on Instagram to never miss any updates. This Volkswagen Tiguan Allspace has only one engine option, which is the BS6 compliant 2-liter TSI petrol engine producing 190 bhp and 320 Nm of torque. This Tiguan Allspace comes with only one gearbox, which is the 7-speed automatic DSG gearbox, which is a gem of its kind. The only disappointment is the missing of diesel engine, but Volkswagen has only one petrol engine on offer for all models. Coming to fuel economy, this is a bit high powered engine, and if you take the nuts out of the engine, you can barely expect around 5 to 6 km per liter. But if you drive in normal mode, you can get around 8 km per liter. This is priced at 40.10 lakh on road Chennai. Logically speaking, buyers who can afford a car at this price point don't worry about fuel economy. Rather, you have this beautiful TSI gem under the hood, and let's go to know about how it performs and drives in the later part of the video. Now, let's explore the exterior of the Volkswagen Tiguan Allspace. This Volkswagen Tiguan Allspace looks like the elder brother of the discontinued Volkswagen Tiguan. From the front, it is the typical Volkswagen style design, which is straightforward, simple and premium though. The radiator grille gets this chrome treatment with large VW logo standing out bold, and this headlights look so beautiful, which is LED headlamps with projector setup, and the indicators are also LED, but the fog lamps aren't LED, it is a normal halogen bulbs. Moving to the side, it gets 18-inch alloy wheels. The alloys are simple, it could have been more better like diamond cut alloy wheels, and you also get a electrically turnable rear view mirrors, which also has indicators on it. It gets body colored door handles with request sensor, shark fin antenna. You get more chrome touches in this car, and you get roof rails on the top also. The borders of the windows also gets a chrome treatment. The Tiguan Allspace is 4.7 meter in length and wheelbase remains to be 2.7 meter. Now to the rear, the look is same as the older Tiguan with more simpler look. The tail lamps also gets LED, which is super cool, and you also get a rear spoiler, rear parking sensors along with rear parking cameras. Now coming to the boot, the boot gets electrical tailgate, and with the third row seats up, you get 230 liters, and you can increase further by putting down the third row seats, which is now around 700 liters. Overall, the exterior is simple, neat, classy and an understated elegant as like all VW cars. Now getting inside the Allspace. Stepping inside, it is again the same Volkswagen style themed interiors. The steering wheel is the same looking in all VW cars. VW could have brought any changes to the steering, but then it seems good to hold and feel with this leather wrap on steering wheel. You also get buttons on steering for audio, cruise control, modes, and this steering is also both for reach as well as rake. The instrument panel is all digital, and it is a virtual cockpit system which is similar to Audi cars. You can also change the views of the instrument panel using this infotainment system. You are fitted with so much of information in this instrument panel. Coming to the center console, you get AC vents, and below you get infotainment system, which is 8-inch touchscreen system which gets Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Mirror Link and many much features. You can get to know about car information. You can also customize the instrument panel in this infotainment system. As I said earlier, the buttons over here are also very premium. This button is for heated seats, which is not needed for our country, but it is a CBU car which is imported from Europe, so this is in the European spec. The air conditioning gets auto climate control with 2-zone AC system, which means you can have 2 different temperatures for driver and co-passenger. Below you get 2 USB ports, 1 charging port, an aux port and wireless charging bay. The gear lever is very premium, and you have many buttons near the gear lever like reverse parking camera, engine push start button, auto hold buttons where you don't have to keep pressing the brakes when you are in halt. This is a button for self-parking, which is very cool. Driving mode knob is kept here, and this looks like a Jaguar's transmission controller. And it gets slow mode, normal road mode, off-roading mode. The car is really capable of doing so much because it is a 4x4 car. And the space over here is very nice because of the push of the button you can get the cup holders open. and there is also space under center armrest and also space under the seats. This Volkswagen Tiguan Allspace is really a great practical car. The dashboard has some soft touch on top, and another point of attraction is this massive panoramic sunroof, which brings more premium look and airy feel. Moving to the rear seat, there is a great legroom, knee room and headroom with no doubt. Under thigh support is also good, and the floor is not so flat. It has got a big hump for transmission tunnel, so 3 people will not be so comfortable in spite of getting a 3 adjustable rear headrest. You also get a center armrest with twin cup holders, rear AC vent with temperature control buttons, and you also get a USB and charging port along with it. You also get this tray to keep your food or laptop. There is also a third row of seats, but this third row is not for adults. It is suitable only for kids because there is not much space on offer on the third row seats, but still you can compromise with the middle row passenger and increase the space by moving the middle row a bit forward. Overall, the interior is very premium. It is built so strong and comfortable too. Talking about the build quality, safety is the priority for all German cars. This car is built so strong both on outside as well as inside. The Volkswagen Tiguan previous version has got a 5-star crash test rating, and definitely with no doubt the Tiguan Allspace will also get the same rating. The safety features include 7 airbags with knee airbags, ABS with EBD, electronic stability control, brake assist, traction control, tire pressure monitoring system, engine immobilizer where the car starts only with the authorized key, crash sensor, ISOFIX rear seat child mounts, pre-tensioner and force limiter seat belts which holds you even more tighter when crash, hill descent control and impact sensing auto door unlock. Coming to the features list, I have mentioned many while showing the interior and exterior, and apart from that you get power adjustable lumbar support for driver seat, V&R leather seats, electrically seat adjustment with memory function for driver seat, cruise control with speed limiter, front footwell lamps, auto dimming inside rear view mirrors, front and rear reading lights, rain sensor and keyless entry. This Tiguan Allspace is a 2-liter petrol engine powering to all 4 wheels, and the engine is so refined, it is very smooth and you can barely hear anything. The fun part of driving is in sports mode with shifting in paddles. When you put your feet down on the accelerator, things start to become better after 2000 RPM, where turbo really kicks in. After 2000 RPM, it is the best spot to drive, making an overtake no effort, and the engine revs all the way up to 6000 RPM, and the sound of the engine too is very sporty. The DSG gearbox is a gem. When it comes to shifting, it shifts so quick and it stands out. But the regular diesel SUV driver will miss that low end pulling power, but this drinks a lot of fuel. This can go from 0 to 100 km/h in 8.8 seconds. Now coming to drivability and handling, it is very stable and planted on roads. The suspension is European standards and it is stiffer and you can feel on bad roads. Steering is not so sharp and you can customize your steering and add weight using the infotainment system also. Long distance trips will be a very great in this car. You sit on the higher position and you get clear view what's outside, and you won't feel difficult while driving. As the price of the car increases, you must also make sure that the maintenance will be on the expensive side. But it is affordable for people who can really afford this car. The service support is really good in Volkswagen. The first service is at 7000 km, second service is at 15,000 km, and third service is at 30,000 km. And the first service is free of cost. The Volkswagen Tiguan Allspace is offered only in one variant, which is a fully featured packed variant, and so we can't come up with a value for money variant. Okay, the Volkswagen Tiguan Allspace is a very Germanic in looks, and obviously it is a German car. And if you are a person who doesn't care about fuel economy and additional cost of ownership, definitely this SUV is the best go for you because it has the best driving experience, great interiors and phenomenal build quality. With that note, I'll end this video. Before that, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you on next video. Bye and take care.